Hi. In the last edition of L&D Snippets, we talked about why it's important to become a lifelong learner. In this edition, let's discuss what it takes to become a lifelong learner. First and foremost is self-motivation. Self-motivation is extremely important. All of us need to have a great deal of self-motivation to learn something new every day. And in spite of knowing possibly that there is no immediate return. Next is curiosity. Curiosity to know the what, why, and the how of everything. Childlike curiosity is important to become a lifelong learner. Reflection is important to reflect on our experiences, reflect on how things went, what went well, what did not go well, what could have been done differently. This reflection really leads us to deepening our learning. Next is application. Everything that we have learned, we need to apply to make our learning permanent. Sharing is important to share what we have learned, and scientific research has proved that if we share what we have learned, if we teach people, there's a possibility that we would retain 90% of what we have learned. Imagination. Imagining what you've learned, imagining that you are applying what you have learned, possibly could lead to deepening and better understanding. Again, scientific research has proved that if we imagine that we are doing something for a long period, possibly this could be as effective as doing it. Now, what are the things that we must start doing immediately from today to ensure that we begin our journey towards becoming a lifelong learner? Well, the first thing I would suggest is read something every day for 30 minutes. Read a book. If you think reading a book is too boring, pick up an article or a blog and read. Imagine if you read 30 minutes every day, it's 900 minutes of learning in a month and thousands of minutes of learning every year. And imagine how much can we learn in a lifetime. Next, I would suggest listen to podcasts, watch a video. There are today so many video channels, so many audio channels, so many podcast channels. There are CBTs, there are CDs, there are VCDs, there are DVDs which are available that you can just pick up and either watch or listen every day. What else can we do? Enroll for a program, for a training program, maybe a long-term program or a short-term one, maybe a virtual one or a face-to-face classroom learning program. Enroll for one. Well, register in a seminar or conference. There are so many that are happening every now and then related to your area of expertise, related to your domain. Just pick up something and learn. What else? Be part of a community of practice. There are so many communities. If you are an HR professional, there are communities in your area. If you are an L&D professional, there are communities in your area. If you're a scientist or a doctor or a supply chain expert, there are communities in your area. There are virtual knowledge networks, and there are networks and communities which meet face to face. So, friends, this is how you can begin your journey to becoming a lifelong learner. Are you interested?